What is up, my uglies? It is Dave Drinko 9000 here, and welcome to a video that is long overdue. Just like last week where we did a bit of catching up with Uglydolls, I think it's time we do a different type of catching up. It's been 4 years since the last Uglydoll collection, and for a while it was kind of a tradition up until the past 4 years. But otherwise there was one like 2016, 2017, 2018, and then even 2020. The only year at the time we skipped was 2019. However, there is still so much we've got to do. But however, due to how this part has expanded quite a lot, we're going to be separating this. So this specifically will be our original main collection of the keychain or clip-on Uglydolls, which was our main thing that we collected for all this time. It's only now that we started doing these. And unlike previous years, we will not be including any of the customs from all those years before, because either majority of them have been replaced by actual ones, or they've gotten replaced by other smaller, different custom plushies. But again, they're still not the official ones. So here, just as a little honorable mention, will be these groups of, these are characters that we don't have actual versions of, or they don't exist, like obviously Devil Bat doesn't. And Softy we have in the Little Ugly style, but we do not have the clip-on version. And there's some other characters here, but yeah. And there's also these two more modern-ish, kind of like small plushies that I kind of wanted to throw up here. They're kind of the same size, so I thought, hey, might as well mention them. Then we have our little, well, once red, orange Uglydoll Charlie, and the blue Keychain Uglyworm, or figure Uglyworm, that we also just kind of use with the clip-ons, so I thought they deserve to mention here. And the last three, it was original custom plushies that have not had a new version made or have a clip-on yet. So here they are too. And with all these out of the way, I think it's finally time that we jump into the actual collection, because we've got a lot to go through. Now we're going to be doing this a bit differently than we normally do. For every single past collection, we've just done everybody in like a color themed order. However, this time I wanted to do something different and more special, because at least for a long time, I think this is pretty much what the collection will be. It's only a few specific ones that we're missing that are honestly a bit harder to get. So this is what we're looking like. So we have updated this entire collection here in chronological order from when we got them, all the way from 2013 to 2024. So let's just stop with all the little extra chit chat and get into things. Of course, way back 2013, the only one we got was Ninja Batty Shogun from that one store at the shore, which we got a few others from that we'll get to. So 2013, nothing crazy. 2014 was Uglydoll, and that's pretty much it. Another just classic character. Now 2015 is where things got interesting. These four, along with these two, were like the classic Uglydolls. Because obviously way back when, our first Uglydolls and our main Uglydolls were the Funko Pop versions. Now obviously we also had Ket 2, who I also didn't really mention because he's got replaced. But it was these guys and the Funko Pops that are our main Uglydolls before we started adding in all the extra custom plushie characters. Now this Ox, which we kind of have as like the duplicate, as like Roger, who is Ox's son. This is not the original version. We had an original one that came with Dave. This is the Wedgehead Robin, but he's just regular Wedgehead now. And Ice Cube, who is the purple Batman Ice Bat, down at that Shore store. However, we of course lost him many years ago while moving. So this is the original, the newer version that we got in 2018, so keep that in mind. He's not technically from 2015, but he represents the old one. But this is the 2018 version of Roger. That's pretty much it. It's starting off small. Then for 2016, we got these guys for Christmas. Of course, we have Sporko and Phoebe. Nothing crazy. So the first few years, it was very, very small. If like anything. And then obviously for 2017, nothing. Whole last year, we're just no Uglydolls. Wasn't until 2018 where we got Thule, Aya, and Ugly Charlie that things started to pick up. These guys again were around for quite a while too. Then we have Mr. Kasugi, of course, one of my absolute favorites from the whole collection. Then we've got Ket and Pony Max to finish out 2018 with, well, 6 different guys, which was more than we ever gotten before at one time, so hey, not bad, right? A lot of these guys we used back in the day too for a lot of fun stuff. Starting 2019 though, this was where stuff picked up. This is where we really went into collecting a bunch of these Uglydolls. Starting with Uppy, Dreambat, Frank, the newer versions of Ice Bat, Wage, Babbo, Ox himself. Later we got Phoebe, Abima, Brip Drip, or just regular Brip, Nandy Bear, Ugly Ghost, Cinco, and finally Mrs. Kasugi. So quite a lot going on here. Now already from 2013 to 2019, that's still a pretty decent collection going on there. Not bad, not bad at all. 2020, however, compared to the other years, wasn't as much as Lucky. We have Big Toe, Whippy, Mover, Drumpy, I let people love Drumpy, we love Drumpy here, and Cozy Monster. So going from, I think it was 13, we now have 5. So, not this much here, but things got picked up a little bit more in the next year. With 2021, we got the Blue Phoebe, or Beefy as we call him, Linkalina, Groody, the Keychain Pixie, because in 2019 we got the Little Iglies Pixie, which is the first ever Little Ugly we got. Then Bop and Beep, the pink version, Jiro, and of course Target. So while 2021 may not have had as many, a little bit more than 2020, and that's some really, really good picks as well. So pretty happy with those guys. So down to 2022, which was a whopping 4 with Ugly Worm, Babbo's Bird, Dear Ugly, and of course, Moxie. So not really much going on for 2022. It was just kind of like an in-between year, but again, just some pretty solid picks. And we finally come to the big year for Uglydoll plush collecting. Starting with Trunko, Crowdy, Toodaloo, Pugly, the black and white Turny Burny, Trey, this is the Star Trek version, but took off a little jacket. Just kind of like a little vest or shirt going on. Midge, Poe. Now by this point we already got 2 Little Uglies Poes when we were trying to originally get this Poe, but we finally got him in 2023. Hotfoot, the blue Uglybot, the regular Brip, who's supposed to be Brip's son, Brip Jr., Tootie, Suddy, Fishy, Little Bent, and Plunka. That's already quite a lot going on, but that is not even including Christmas. Because for Christmas of that year, we got Pico, Grey Dave, Nima, Hib Ibai, Jiker, Graham Scrammy, Hugh Gugui, I think that's his name, Bashishi, of course, Cold Feet, and the almighty Tub Nubbery. Tub Newbury? God, who knows? For a whopping, I believe, 23 Uglydolls, just for 2023 alone, which was so huge. Huge for the collection. A massive expansion of a bunch of characters at the time. Like, I knew a little bit about some of them. I've seen them around in collection videos here and there, but that was like way out of the time when I started watching the videos. But these were brand new characters for some of me. Like, I've seen who Bashishi was, but like Tub Nubbery and like any of these guys, I'm like, who are these guys? They're interesting. I've seen them before. And Pico's a classic. And finally, we come to 2024. There's not that many here, but that's because we're kind of coming near the end of this collection and starting off with the Little Iglies. So we have the red and blue Turny Burny. I also didn't really show the other side of Turny Burny, so here's the white one. Let me know which one you like better. Same thing with like Phoebe. I don't know. Or even Brip. It's a lot of different colors. I quite like those. And of course, minus another absolute classic. Flatter. Handsome Panther. Chuckanucka. Gato Deluxe. Flat Woodsy. This is the Red Trey, who we call Trent. Who was like Trey's brother. This is someone I failed to show off in the last video, and I didn't even remember we didn't show him off yet. We finally got Black Uglybot. I don't know how we missed him, because he's pretty cool, like both Uglybots. But here he is. He's awesome. I'm so glad we have both of them. And finally, the surprise one, which I did kind of like mention in the last Uglydolls video, but I didn't show him off, is the blue version of Bob and Beep. The back looks the same, but it's just a blue beep. Yeah. And thus, we've come to a total of 80 different Uglydolls, which is insane to think about, that we have this many now. And for a long time, we're going to be using these guys for the Uglydolls series still, which is coming. Don't worry. I know it's been a long time since the last episodes, but I'm working on it. And especially with some stuff coming later, there's going to be a lot of fun additions I can actually add to the series that I couldn't have if I didn't wait. So, hey, get some bonuses. But yeah, I kind of want to do a tier list of Uglydolls. Maybe in the future, because it'd be interesting to say, but you know, we're kind of going with this. Yeah, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite one of the Uglydolls? Well, yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Gotta go. Dave Dorinko. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.